Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Muhammad Naufal, and here I will presenting my translation from text Indonesian to English. The title of the text is How Our Brain Works When We Listen to Music. By the way, I'm from the 4D class. My number, my student ID is 12255030136. Okay, let's get into it. The first I want to talk about is the comprehension or how I translate that text. The first, I have to comprehend the text first. Before I translate it, I have to understand that the all of it. The first is cultural context, example like the phrase, or you have to know a kind of style of language, formal or informal, and I have to pay it attention. The second is the purpose of the writing. The purpose, I can say that this purpose is article, so it's just informative, educative, not some science that really you cannot take it easy. The third comprehends ideal is the style of language. The language that used is very simple and daily usable language, so it, as I say before, it's not a science, so people will get to the text more easily. The second is the analytic of the structure. uh, the third is like transposition and modification of the grammatical. The fourth is adaptation, the style. And the fifth is choosing of the words, like the similar words in from Indonesian to in English. I have to find the similar words. So the next I want to talk about the process of, or as I say, like the technique I use. The first technique I use is a transposition. Transposition is changing the structure grammatically from Indonesian to English, or from the source language to the target language. Like the example here, the text is, musik akan masuk lewat daun telinga kita, which I translated into, music will enter through our earlobes. Sorry. Jadi this kalimat, this sentence is passive. It's a passive sentence. Kalimat pasif berubah menjadi aktif karena bahasa Inggris lebih memprioritaskan struktur aktif. So this transposition style I use make the sentence from passive into active in English. The previous is musik akan masuk lewat daun telinga kita, which I translated into music will enter through our earlobes. The second is modulation. Modulation is changing our perspective or our point of view to a concept, so it can be more natural in the target language, or in this case is English. The example here is from the original text. Terdapat beberapa pengaruh yang jauh lebih dalam, which I translated into, there are some influences that are much deeper. So this deeper is spatial concept, which I modulated to a deeper influences, not just they're much deeper, but deeper influences to from the spatial concept into the abstract concept. Okay, the third is adaptation. The adaptation is adjusting or synchronizing the cultural element or the idiomatic expression. The example here is from the second sentence in my translation text is "Eits tunggu dulu." Eits tunggu dulu. Which I translated to wait a minute, wait a minute. Because first is AIDS, you cannot translate it AIDS from Indonesian to English because there are no similar words in English. So because the technique I use is adaptation, I will just use the more commonly used or general words that have the similar meaning from the original text. So I translated into wait a minute from it's tunggu dulu. Wait a minute, have similar meaning. Number four is uh, translation, literal translation, which is used when the structure and the meaning can be translated directly or literally. Example is otak manusia bersifat plastik. I translated literal into human brain is plastic. Otak manusia bersifat plastik. Human brain is plastic. So just I just translated literally from the origin to the target text. But there are more example in the text. I More commonly I use this fourth technique. The first is transposition, adaptation, literal translation, and many more. Maybe that's it for me. My name is Naufal from the D class. This is a final exam for the final test of subject translation from English Indonesian to English. So thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum.